She said we could go like half price for you guys to try to help resolve the situation. And so we could come in and raise it for those guys, and then I think we found them a few more inches that when we reinstall, we could, once they reframe another, whatever your lingo is for that support over there, that we could slide forward about 6 inches, so it
Right.
kind of shift the weight away from your new vent hood a little bit.
Okay.
Yeah, and that'll help shift that. That'll help at least offset that load, so it's not so linear, you know.
Yeah. Okay.
And if we shift it back some, and I would intend to come through and web it out, web brace it. So I put, triangle essentially of bracing in there instead of it just being one that's ran up.
You'd make sure it's
Yeah,
safe.
and it would be a stiff back. It would be a T essentially. I'd have a board ran like this as well, right here like that, and that would send it up. That keeps
Right.
it from being able to bow. So
Okay.
and it's. But yeah, I would have to relocate. There's this brace right here that's ran. Essentially, we'd have to cut that loose, so
Okay.
they would be able to pick it up in the first place. And
Okay.
so if we're going to have to do that while they're doing it, they can still shift it over a hair.
Here's my goal. I want it to be safe because it's unsafe now.
Yeah.
The
Definitely.
installation, whatever,
Yes.
that's not safe. You agree?
Yeah.
You agree? It could just fall out and hit me on the head. So, whatever we need to do to move the project forward, and then I'll work out whatever with McCullough.
Yeah.
When can you get guys out here?
I'll check the schedule, but early next week we should be able to get some guys out.
Okay. All right.
And
Yeah.
he's kind of told us
Yeah.
where he wants us to suspend the weight from while they're doing their stuff.
Mhm.
And then we could give you guys, a day or 2, 3, whatever you guys need, and then I
Yeah.
could have somebody come back out and then set it back down on the platform and get rid of the.
Just a
hangers.
random question.
Okay.
Is it just incredibly expensive if we just took it out of the
Well,
attic?
where would you put it?
I don't know.
So this is kind of the
I know all
prime
the
location
ducting
for
and
it.
stuff, yeah.
This is kind of the prime location for it. Because it's already been fitted there.
Okay.
So that's actually a large scale.
Okay.
That would incorporate not only them, but the frame or the whole 9 yards. that would
You'd have to get
require a
plumbers to
lot.
move gas lines,
All that,
electricians to move electrical.
Yeah, it's fine. Okay. Just had to ask.
Yeah.
Oh, absolutely.
Okay, so you're gonna let me know when you can get people out here?
I can pull the schedule up right now.
Okay. And you're available as soon
I'll
as.
make myself available for you.
All right.
Yeah, we'll shift around and adjust. I mean, this is kind of it's a fire that needs to get put out.
Yeah.
You know?
Yep.
So, and in reality, even if I can only be available long enough to be able to draw it out, Mike is definitely confident enough to be able to understand
Okay,
and know.
sure.
But it's not that he's inexperienced in framing. It's just that I've
Yeah.
done it for a long. While he was doing concrete, that's what I was doing.
So, is all of this drywall up to this load, this beam
So
coming out, probably?
pretty much what we would try to do is just take it out to the next stud past where we're needing to retrofit, and then send it straight back. So not the entire ceiling,
But,
you're
the
essentially
majority.
this alley right here, what you're looking at, would need to come back.
all right.
Yeah,
Well,
anyways.
we already in the bid, we were gonna texture and paint and do all that.
Right,
other
right.
stuff.
That's what I was saying. It's
Couple
probably-
sheets of drywall.
It's just you're just gonna pay pretty much the change order cost, and then
Yeah.
associated materials, my labor, and then
Right.
whatever. So it's
Can you make, what, $3 an hour,
I
$2
mean,
an
I
hour?
wish.
Plus tips?
just the tip. That's it. That's all I make.
Okay.
What's up, man?
We can do Monday or Wednesday. I could have some guys out.
Monday.
What's going on? I'm over here at Gibson.
The 6th, isn't it?
Yes, sir.
All right.
Yeah. Well, no, they got here a little bit ago, but I ended up pulling up to Hamilton until they showed up over here. So, but we're almost done here. We got it pretty much figured out. So I'll be headed that way here in 20, 30 minutes. I should be there. All right, cool. Did you grab a tarp from the shop?
And you said take
Oh,
2 to
yeah,
4
that's right.
hours to do that?
Where'd you, did you
Probably.
Yeah,
dump it?
get it
Dump
up
the
and
trailer?
supported, and then when we come back, probably about the same.
You didn't dump the trailer?
Once they get the platform back down,
Cool.
and then I'll have them seal up some of this stuff that they couldn't get to.
Alright, whatever. Let's just try to get that,
That
that
is sealed from
flyweight
the
in
inside,
a
but it
spot
doesn't look like it is.
over there by where we're at and up off the
Yeah,
ground, you know what I'm
there's
saying?
see that all inside there.
And then we need to
So you
start
saying that's
cleaning up the
good,
job
or-
site
Yeah,
over
it's-
there.
they sell it from the
Ben's gonna
inside
go
of
over
that
the
box.
floors
You
at
can
noon to
fill
finish
that
out the
up.
painting there.
Yeah, it's hard with that like bright light on it. It looks like it's
Yeah,
open,
well, when I
yeah.
first came in, that's what I thought it was wide open.
Yeah.
Yeah, it had me concerned for a few minutes, but.
Yeah.
Yeah, so I can have guys here Monday morning.
Yeah.
Monday
And
morning?
in spite of all this, building the chase upstairs and put the 18-inch or whatever,
Yeah.
it's still
Yeah, I mean,
hot and cold upstairs, you know.
Yeah.
So we should have gone with the second unit.
that's it.
You know, one for the upstairs, one for the downstairs.
Yeah, that much weight from that air handler is, that's,
Yeah, it's a lot.
but like I said, back then, when this was first done, it was a lot different. It was a
Oh,
lot
yeah,
different.
yeah.
Back then, they were just coming into actually putting neutral lines inside of wiring.
Yeah.
They didn't use neutrals.
Okay, so Monday, what time should we expect them?
Between 8 and 9.
Okay.
Okay, so we should be able to, if they're here between 8 and 9, it only takes them until like noon.
Yeah, we should
We
be
can
able to-
probably get the demo done for sure by the end of the day and start out the framing, be able to finish out the framing, you know, before noon. So you guys might be able to get in there the next day or
I'm
Tuesday
totally
afternoon.
booked Tuesday, but I can do
Okay.
Wednesday morning.
Wednesday morning?
To put it back.
But
Okay, yeah, that sounds good for, that
that
sounds
way,
good.
you guys have a day and a half to do all this stuff.
Yeah, that's alright.
Is that enough?
Yeah, that's enough, that's fine.
All right.
Yeah, we'll pull, I can bust it out. Demo is easy,
Oh, yeah.
demo is easy.
Yeah, I can tear stuff up, I
Yeah.
just can't put it back
Yeah,
together.
and it'd take me just a few hours to frame this out. We don't need to have a drywall on or anything by the time they come in to put it back in,
No,
so,
no.
you know,
Okay,
that should be plenty enough time for it, so.
all right, we'll see you Monday morning.
Okay, sounds good.
All right,
Alright.
groovy, thanks for coming out.
Yeah,
Yeah.
thank you, sir.
Hello,
Sorry.
anything
Yeah,
else?
you
Yeah,
guys.
so I will, nice to meet, hey, do you wanna get my number real quick?
Yeah, I've got a card out.
Alright, that sounds good. Hey, so